is now finally, indeed, playing versus Infi. It's gonna be a human versus Night Elf matchup on Echo Isles. Again, my dear people, this is the lower bracket.
There's a mouse trap or somewhere. I need to get it away.
You need to get rid of the mouse trap?
Yeah.
Just tab.
Right. I need to do it. Okay.
Double click it. Like tab out and then double click on the maximize.
They locked it.
There it is. Fine. All right. Ah, damn. Recording.
All right. You haven't missed anything so far. We are seeing a mercenary camp, of course, creep from LawLiet, and we're all hoping for the Warden, and we're hoping for a high-level, flashy Warden with lots of blinks, with shadow strikes, with fans of knives, and maybe even with fog lightnings.
And there she is, the best player of the Western world, LawLiet from South Korea, Yo John Yo, 24 years old, actually the third youngest player in this entire tournament. He has won so much this entire year. Nice Game TV Cup number 2, Rust Brain Cup number 2, Twitch Warcraft Championship League, and 2 Jera Cups, 3 Indra Cups. And still, in Korea, he is considered a rookie.
By the way, on our stream there's a little bit of an edge, but I guess it's not too big of a deal. We're gonna keep that for now. You see this? Like there's, it's not quite cropped entirely correctly. It's a little bit of a visual glitch.
Yeah, it's okay like this, I think.
Alright. So, the Warden. We're gonna get the answer. Do the Chinese have an easy... Can they easily deal with this? Yesterday... Oh, MK first! Holy crap. I wasn't expecting this on Echo. Of course, against Undead it's very usual to see, but against Night Elf, well, the MK obviously is very strong against the Warden. You need something to disable her. With an Archmage, that's not possible. Oh, he steals the Shadow Priest, actually, but the Shadow Priest is quickly gonna fall, and that's gonna get the Warden closer to level 3, actually.
That is true, of course. He lacks healing, and he lacks Dispel.
Look at the Footman and the Peasant, both are harassing, and he might even lose the Agent of War. He actually denied the Geomancer with a Lightning Shield, so he's maybe not gonna hit level 2 here even. But another Shadow Strike could kill the Footman. Is he gonna invest it? Yeah, but now he's totally out of mana, and this MK is gonna be in no trouble at all.
That's true, he can creep easily here, but we know LawLiet's strength is the Warden, and the Warden's strength is Echo Isle. What item did he get? Oh! Infi so lucky. Mana Pendant, or Pendant of Energy. The Warden did not get her item yet, so very nice opening by the reigning and defending world champion, who looked not that strong the past several days. But yeah, it's not Archmage. That is of course the big strength of the Warden, keeping the Archmage low, always harassing, slowing him, right-clicking him. No, he's a little more tanky than the old guy on the horse is.
And now LawLiet has already been thrown off his game quite a bit. He's not level 2, he's definitely not level 3, and he can't really finish the creep camp. His Angel of War is low, and now he's feeling the pressure to harass his opponent when he's going for the Expo, but he doesn't have the Shadow Strike mana for even 1 at the moment. Alright, he's Shadow Melding right now. He's trying to sneakily get here some last hits. Is Infi expecting this?
Yeah, did he see that with the Shadow Priest? There's some fading time.
Oh, he loses the Berserker. Huge loss, and the MK is definitely gonna get level 3 from this, and LawLiet is retreating. Oh
what
my god,
this demonstration by Infi so far.
This is looking terrible for the Korean. Absolutely horrendous.
This is like the worst case scenario that we can imagine.
Finally he's gonna finish the creep camp, but this should have been done like 2 minutes ago. Should have easily got the item, the experience, everything. Level 3 MK. Already, the expansion has been crept, and now it's gonna be set up.
Loss of Haste, of course, a good item for the Mountain King. The more often he hits, the more often he can bash. And finally we have a level 2 Warden. Would be interesting to see if he has Blink already, or if he... Oh, Cloth plus 9, that's also a good item. Not as good as the Pendant of Energy, of course, but still.
It's decent, and he's not gonna need his early game strength here on the Warden. She's gonna need to carry really, really hard. MK already getting the staff, or perhaps some harassment, getting the second Berserker. Is he even teching? I think he must be. LawLiet, yeah, but it's so slow. Infi, of course, not yet. He's expanding. And now he wants to get time for this expansion.
He has so much mana, he could easily kill Bolt the Magi there, I guess. But he's not doing it. He wants to go for the harass, keeping the Warden low.
And she is, I'm not sure if she's gonna reach level 3 right here, but can she really pressure that much? The MK with a pen, and it's gonna be so tough to deal with. She's finding pretty nice right-click items, and that's good for the Warden, but it's not really her strong suit. It's not where she excels. She wants to be mobile, and she wants to do a lot of AoE or single target magic damage, and actually not even getting level 3, man. Seems to be everything is working, is going wrong for LawLiet this game.
Yeah, everything works in favor of the world champion. Almost level 3 though.
One experience.
Literally missing. Can he come back? Does Infi know about LawLiet's strength with the Warden? He saw that game against TH yesterday. If he's not familiar with this Stormbolt, he's getting a lot of hits. There's another one, bash. He's revealed no Shadow Melt possible, but he invested that skill point into Blink.
And he gets the Hunters, even gets the last hit, another Bolt maybe. Doesn't want to go for any archers, seems like they're not worth it. Goes towards the south right now. Maybe expecting a counter expansion. But LawLiet does not do it. He's up at 800 gold at the moment, 31 food. Maybe he's a bit recovering here, even though he lost the Hunter's Hall. Demon Hunter's second, of course, a good method to counter the Mountain King. But this DH, man, he is like many other heroes, not that impressive before level 3, and it's a small map, and he wants to get so much experience in the Warden. And then also on the Demon Hunter. Here comes a Bolt, he tries to dodge it, but a little bit too late. Of course, very hard to do, even on land, because there is a slight delay with the Blink.
Yeah, I don't know if the Demon Hunter is the right decision here. Because usually he would love to creep his Warden up to level 4, then go for the harass, get a lot of kills on those militia, and be insanely quick on level 5.
Denying the archer here, which was getting bolted. Infi is starting teching. Yep, started just a second ago. And probably gonna go for tier 3, of course, without the Brilliance Aura, without the Archmage, the casters, they run into quite a bit of trouble.
Of course, we know Infi, when he's in trouble, he builds infinite towers. The 6th Wraith, the Tower Race, that's what they call them here. But here comes the Warden, maybe able to catch a creep. No.
Oh, nice
this
dodge.
time, yeah, he's getting used to it.
And also losing Shadow Priest, but it was to the creeps, not to the Warden. And again, she wants that experience so desperately. How many bolts are remaining? Oh, he finds the replenishment. Well, that's a nice item. The next bolt, he tries to dodge it again. Doesn't happen, though. He gets around it, but the Blink is, of course, there. In fact, going for the Shadow Priest is going to get denied. Yeah, Infi, man.
Maybe today on top of his game as well. Same as Terra has showed us, or 120 has showed us on map number 1 in the Luther Record round 1. Here's the Tree of Life, the counter expansion for LawLiet, but he keeps losing units. The Mountain King is leveling so fast.
Yeah, and this expansion is going to get easily cancelled. It's already so late, man. Probably wants to kill the Wisp after this to delay even further, but now level 2 already for the Demon. Actually, he's making some good progress, but the Archer is still in so much trouble, and Infi's micro is on point. Draws the Footman away, and that takes a lot of damage output from the Knight Elf. Now this is the Mountain King staffing in again. Does he have a bolt? I don't think so, but he cancels the expansion again, and now he TP's out.
This gives LawLiet some time, maybe to creep his heroes up, maybe to get the Expo up. How far is his tech? He's not on the way to level 3. He's only getting his Dryads now. Mountain King very close to level 4. Here's everything set up. He has the rifle, the blacksmith. He can go for whatever he wants now. Attack is almost finished. Oh, rifleman, alright.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting if he goes tier 3 or not. I think not going tier 3 might be the better choice, because he knows that LawLiet is so far behind in terms of economy, and if he goes tier 3, maybe he's giving him too much time.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wants to get to tier 2 and build everything he can, like more teams, riflemen, maybe even casters, maybe even an Archmage second. A role reversal here. Demon Hunter second and Archmage second. Might be the case, we'll see. And Footman's coming from the south again, trying to cancel the expansion again.
Invo Potion, Town Portal, Boots, everything on the Mountain King here. Warden is coming in. And
I don't think he can cancel it though. Nah. These Footmen are not going to be successful.
No, it's not enough, but it's level 4 on the Mountain King.
Oh, are they maybe? Are they? He's going for the Footman first, trying to get rid of as much damage as possible. No, this expansion is going to come up. But is it gonna be in time?
That is the big question here. His tech is so late, only started tier 3 now. His bears will be super late. So the question is, another question is, what is Infi going for unit-wise? We saw the first rifleman, but that's not what he was going for late game. Will it be tanks? Will it be knights? No, he's going for casters.
And it is the Archmage second.
And mortar teams, so the usual combo with an MK first. That's interesting.
MK distracting the Knight Elf again. Well, I would love to creep his demon up to level 3 right now. And the Archmage with the aura first.
He's stuck with his rifleman. He's missing 3 riflemen right now.
Yeah, but he can't chop down the trees in time.
Obviously, but that's stealing time from him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be hitting before like 65 supply at the very least. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying, definitely, and might even be more problematic. Demon Hunter keeps on creeping, and he is gonna get level 3 and find some pretty good items. That's not one of them, but he got gloves, circlet, and claws. And now the level 2 burn, of course.
And here comes the Warden, seeing that Archmage, seeing that Sorceress as well, so she retreats immediately. Nothing to gain for her. 2 upgrades already for Infi.
And he's breaking.
And he's breaking immediately. No time to waste here. He knows the longer the game goes, the stronger the Night Elf gets. There's no bear so far. The Warden only level 3. This will only get better. Let's take a look here. Bear Adept upgrade is coming.
Tier 3, like 3/4 done. He gets the sharp control, he gets the items. That's actually a big deal, but Invul is already on the MK. And again, the Pillar of Energy, man, it's gonna be so strong. The Archmage, however, is not. He's gonna have level 1 water elementals for a long time. And
he got Brilliance Aura first.
Yeah, but he's gonna reach level 2 right here.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he creeps the Gargantuans first, but that takes a lot of time. And now LawLiet is trying to distract. He does this so much. He goes into the main, and by the way, it has been opened because it opened the way. Now MK is staffing in, but it's only one MK, can only do so much, and he's being focused right away. Is he gonna use the invul? Yes, he is. Oh, the Warden needs to be careful. He wants to get rid of her, but there is Blink on her, and also Shadowman. There's no detection. I don't think the MK needs to be very careful right now. He TP's out of there, and the army is here. I think the Night Elf needs to get out as well.
Yeah, as fast as possible. Infi resetting his position, but he's very fast. But the Warden got revealed by the flare of the mortar teams. Very quick upgrade for those mortar teams, by the way. But everything will get away. LawLiet is not committing again to this fight.
He's breaking right now himself.
Yep.
Is it enough though? Is it early enough? That's the question.
Expansion is up, expansion is running. Tier 3 is up, master training is done.
You sure? I don't know.
Pretty much.
I'm not sure if it's done. Getting one breaker for free here would be nice, but the human is right around the corner, or to be more precise, right around the trees, and he's getting in position. Warden coming in right now, but the farm is here to slow her down, and the MK...
He's already at 80 food.
Oh boy, but he's still on his side of the map. The Warden, is she gonna die? The perma bash? Nope, she blinks away.
Blink saving her for the second and third time.
Well, the Archmage getting more experience. He is gonna get level 3, and he actually finds the Greater Invul. Perhaps the best item he can find. Greater Mana, of course, would also have been fantastic. But yeah, the supply, that is the big problem. Can LawLiet somehow hold on?
I think you might be right. It's still Adept upgrade for the Bears. But yeah, Master is done now. Oh, once again, very dangerous situation for LawLiet. He might have to blink. Flare being used. Oh, he has to... Oh boy, what a mistake by LawLiet. Using the Shadow Melt, detected by the flare. He should have known better.
He wasn't expecting the flare, I think. And that hero loss, man, it's so huge. And again, Infi with the towers, it's only 2. But he is getting his trademark structure. And he's setting up his reinforced position. 80 supply against something like 60. And the mortar teams, man, there's so little time for LawLiet to react. There's no way this tree is staying alive.
Definitely not. Is there a town portal for Infi? Maybe he can get a hero kill of force. Oh, look at Infi, man. Even building a lumber mill. This is a mana lumber mill.
Well, the peasants, they may as well work and not be AFK, so let's make him harvest some lumber, I guess. Oh, but LawLiet in all sorts of trouble.
So much vision for the human everywhere. Heroes are not too impressive for LawLiet. I don't see him winning here anyhow.
And now sharp control goes towards
what a
the
quick strike this was. Like in a matter of seconds, he killed the Warden and the expansion.
Yeah,
Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg, exactly. He's playing very, very strong again. And it started like in the very beginning. The harassment of that first creep camp, delaying the warden by so much, getting the expansion up without any issues. And now he's fighting into this tiny choke. That is horrible. By the way, we don't have the water elementals, we have the blizzard. And the bears can never win a fight here. This is the dream position for a human player. And I think he's gonna engage, but yeah, LawLiet gets out of there.
There are 2 heal scrolls though for LawLiet and an anti-magic potion, and 3 heal scrolls even.
He's flanking with the Dryads from the left, and the Warden is blinking in, trying to go for the mortar team. That's working pretty well, but the Bears still in such a terrible position. And the mortar teams and the riflemen are making pretty quick work of the Dryads. And look to the left, the Blizzard is dealing with the Bears.
Yeah, pretty much easily. There's no mana anymore on the Warden, but LawLiet, who is doing a good job, double level up on Demon Hunter and Warden. He's crawling forward. Infi lost a lot of food here, and the Bears are still alive, and the mana looks pretty okay, so he has rejuvenation. But once again, the Chinese humans saving himself into their towers.
The Warden being bashed, but he TP's out. The MK, is he gonna die? He just...
Oh, he's going down!
He's not microing him! He just lets him stand there thinking, yeah, I got this, like easy, no problem. But no, man, you don't got this, and yeah, it is a problem. So yeah, he loses his first hero.
Holy shit, what a great fight by LawLiet! He had the worst position like ever, and the Blizzard hit the Bears so hard, but the flanking of the Dryads, good work with the Warden, and then continuing to push here. What a great scenario for the Korean, and of course, a bit lucky with the Mountain King. But what a Hail Mary move by LawLiet here.
And yeah, that was a good move, but still, it's 2 bases versus 1. Only 55 supply for the Korean, and I imagine Infi is almost up at 80 again. Yeah, there we see it's 78. And he's gonna continue creeping for a bit more, gonna get level 4 on the Archmage, maybe level 5 on the MK. Never mind, he's dead actually. For a little longer. So yeah, LawLiet gets a bit of time. Is that gonna be enough for him to come back in this game? We both said we don't see him winning here. We imagine this game's gonna be over soon, but with the MK loss, is he giving him the space?
And the Night Elf heroes are getting pretty strong, both at level 4 after this fight, and I don't know if this is the right call for LawLiet to attack now. I think all his heal scrolls are gone. Yeah, he invested 3 heal scrolls. That explains, of course, why this fight went so well for him.
He only has 1 right now, and 1 invul. He would like to have 2, but money is so tight for him right now. He's in upkeep already, and he doesn't have 2 gold mines.
Yeah, he's getting the expo back. Infi, of course, mining from 2 gold mines the entire game. The upgrades look strong for him.
Wow.
Will be 2-2 very, very soon. For LawLiet, it's still 0-0.
That's a 4 upgrade advantage. That makes such a huge difference. The next push, and I imagine it's going to be coming soon, is not going to be easily fended off.
No, but Infi, of course, knows that the expo is coming back, so he has to push here. Mountain King now double save with the Town Portal and the Invo Potion, but this exposes the Archmage.
Mountain King not getting a clarity, by the way. That's a big mistake. He will only have two balls to start the fight, and if he gets burned, he doesn't have any.
1 heal scroll, 1 invul, we mentioned this before. Also the Fury Dragon, the huge job against the Archmage. He was casting Blizzard over and over again, and the Fury Dragon was hitting him over and over again. And now it's time for Infi to shot. 1 heal scroll.
He gives over the pendant, and he doesn't sell it. But 80 supply again. Fantastic items again for the human. And yeah, we were saying it, the next push is gonna be hard hitting and very soon. And here it's coming. LawLiet needs a miracle again to win this fight. This is open ground though. This is a better position than the tiny choke. He's up at 67. We don't think it's, I don't think it's good enough, but I didn't think so before. Here come the militia from the north. The police have been called. Invisibility on the Mountain King, very nice, immediately stunning the Demon Hunter with a bolt. But imagine, bam, mana burn, there we go. But look at all the militia blocking so well. The Marauder teams are far in the back, but the Dries are not being hit at the moment actually. And the MK doesn't have mana anymore, the Archmage now being focused, but there's still an invul, don't forget. He's moving forward with the Bears, trying to engage further, and he TP's out. And he holds again!
Infi is scared of LawLiet, and all of a sudden, all the Bears remain alive. All of the sudden, LawLiet has the lead in supply. Okay, now Infi started to reproduce again, but it's equal. But LawLiet needs healing ASAP.
Yeah, and he has been feedbacked by the breakers a lot, so getting the healing right now with Rejo is actually pretty tough. And Infi, he's reset, yeah, but he's going in again. And once more we see the reinforcements, the fortification rather, with towers at the shop. 72 supply now though, for the Night Elf.
LawLiet keeping a lot of units alive. Of course, for the human it's very easy to heal up again, scroll of regeneration. But also Infi used the heal scroll in the fight, costing him a lot. But of course he's waiting for the reinforcements, for the police, as the legend Todd liked to call them.
81 supply, high upkeep. This is pretty costly for the Chinese. He really wants to make this work soon. Not all bears are here yet. I think they're in the base trying to get mana, trying to heal up. And they're coming now.
Still no upgrades for the Korean. Still a lot of upgrades for the Chinese. And here we go again.
And with the militia, he's finally deciding to engage. Maybe now, or the MK tanking quite a bit of damage. And again, no more mana. Again, the protection scroll and the Dryads are fairly untouched by the mortar teams. Once more, the bears are standing strong, but only for now. The Warden blinking forward. Level 5 for the MK. Invul used right away so that he can use at least one bolt. The Warden also to the side is getting into trouble. Invul on her as well, killing one mortar team right here. The bears, they're crawling forward, but they're dropping kind of low. The Warden needs to be careful. The Invul is gone. An immediate blink. His Warden control is just crazy.
Finally, his Warden control is on play. Demon Hunter getting storm bolted though. There's no healing, there's no info, there's nothing left for LawLiet. Will it be enough? It's 62 food versus 71, but the blizzard is so strong. All the bears seem to be dead. He's going for the Mountain King once again. Town portaling out now, but this is Infi on the move. This is Infi on the move. 2 mortar teams still, and the Mountain King. Shop control, obviously. Heal scroll, protection scroll. He wants to put the nail in the coffin right now.
He killed the Expo again, didn't win him the game. He's gonna try to kill the Expo again. And I think LawLiet might let it fall. Well, we see him moving from the north right now, but now he can't engage. He cannot engage.
But he wants to. Mass repair coming in. Will he buy enough time? That's the big question. He's coming up. Will the Warden blink in? No, but Infi. Towers again.
Of course, that's the way we know him. Almost level 5 Archmage, by the way. He was so late, he had such a slow start. But now he's really finding his stride.
Still no level 5 Warden, still no level 5 DK. But the expansion remains alive.
And here we go, engagement against protection scroll right away. Warden blinking in, but she's being bolted, immediately taking so much damage. Heavy heat. Oh, dash! Is it enough? Can he blink? Can he? He gets away.
Oh, even without blink. Now level 5 on the Demon Hunter. He has to carry this alone. The Warden is out for such a long time. There is another Stormbolt coming in. Hits him very hard, but there's no surround of the breakers. Nothing. Finally another mana, but bash again.
Gets away, and the Warden also on top in so much trouble. The Dryads are eating the blizzard, but they don't care. The bears now eating the blizzard, but the mana burn is starting to become so strong. I think the Archmage should soon be out of mana. He is level 5 right now, but the bears, they've almost all disappeared. Another mana burn. Archmage taking so much damage. Does he need to be careful? Maybe Shadow Strike. Blink! Shadow Strike! Is he gonna die?
Infi swapping the anvil post, but now it's time for the Mountain King.
Oh my God!
The comeback for LawLiet is real. 47th food, but the heroes, it is enough! Double kill on the Warden! Are you fucking kidding me? The Warden remains alive with 18 HP! I'm gonna die in this game!
LawLiet showing us a crazy game. This should have been over a long time ago. This should have been over 10 minutes ago, but no, he refuses to lose. He refuses to back down. He is like, I don't know, he is the revolution from Korea. He will not back down. He will not surrender to China so easily, and we're still in this game.
The last hope of the motherhood of Warcraft remains alive. Of course, he has to heal up now, and he's getting so close to the double ultimate level 5 and a half.
Have we ever seen this?
I have never seen this before. Metamorphosis and the Avatar of Vengeance at the same time. Holy smokes.
Oh my god. It took LawLiet some time to get in tip-top shape this tournament. He looked shaky in the beginning. He actually advanced from the group stages with only 1 win. We have to remember. We have to remember. And now he is maybe defeating the world champion. The level 3 mana burn, I think, really made the big difference.
Indeed.
The blizzard was so strong this entire game, but with the level 3 burn, the Archmage, who usually doesn't run out of mana, really does run out of mana.
Yeah.
And not just out of mana, but out of health.
Yeah.
Because he gets so much damage, because he's squishy.
LawLiet is buying so much time now. Infi doesn't have his mounting back.
MK not either? Oh my god, this is taking forever. This is taking
This
forever.
is buying so much time for LawLiet. But he doesn't want to repair. But the main gold mines are down for both players. And of course, Infi's expansion is almost dry as well.
Oh, man.
LawLiet, obviously, 8,900 gold left.
And he's still on 50 supply.
Yeah, he's getting all out of this expansion.
And now he can use his main tree to fight, actually. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
is one big wood shield.
One big wood shield. Even the mortar teams can't do that much against it. Infi desperate now. What a fight by LawLiet, turning this game around.
Oh my god, you only get those games at WCA.
Once in a lifetime games.
Alright, but yeah, LawLiet is breaking right now. I was saying, don't be too greedy. You know there's only one single push left in the human. The gold is almost gone, so he only needs to hold. Nice, again, the Dryad control. That's something that's always been on point from him this game.
He knows exactly when to go to the shop, where to go.
There's one heal scroll remaining, and a protection scroll, which Infi might just get. The police are coming from the main, but this time he's gonna fight with the Tree of Eternity as well.
He can fight 2,000 HP, 7 fortified armor.
And more bears are coming.
He has still 5 bears up on his sleeve. What's the inventory for the Chinese? Heal scroll, but that's it. The Archmage has not a single item. He is so vulnerable. Exactly. Shadow Strike, Mana Burn, HP gone.
And all of these ancients, man, they're buying time. Time in which LawLiet can get more resources, can get more army, more items, more everything. But he's engaging already, maybe. Now, here comes the Tree of Eternity. The big guy, the big brother. And he wants to teach you a lesson!
The bolt! Are you kidding me? Shadow Strike, right clicks, everything in this cast!
And he's engaging, and we can see the fear in Infi's eyes, and there comes the dispel, but again invisibility, but now he's exposed. Shadow Strike coming in, and here comes the right click. No, the bash actually is being healed. Is it enough? Is it enough to tick damage? It is enough! Level 6, Avatar of Vengeance, here we go! GG!
Is making the miracle happen. 27 minutes of awesomeness, and the world champion is one map away from being eliminated. LawLiet, I told you before, his Warden is the only thing that can beat the Chinese humans.
After such a horrible start, he somehow holds on. 2 pushes. I mean, that last one was pretty clear he was gonna win. But before that, even the Dryad flanking, the perfect positioning, the perfect Warden decision making of when to blink, when to Shadow Strike, and at one point in that second push, his Ward was on 50 HP, the Demon Hunter was on 100 HP, but the bears in the middle, man, they're making the difference. Absolutely amazing, absolutely exhilarating, and I think a game like that can only hype you up. LawLiet maybe now really hitting his stride.
It of course depends on the next map. You can't play the Warden all the time, but there are still good Warden maps in this game, especially Tarina Stand, if that has not been vetoed. We're about to find out. We need, of course, the password. That would be awesome if Tarina Stand was the next step. But even the fight at the Murloc camp, of course he used 3 heal scrolls, but surviving that fight, the heart of a champion. The heart of a champion.
I was very much so doubting your prediction of LawLiet making it all the way. But if he keeps playing like this, maybe they'll just... I'm gonna go over and see if they are hosting the game and hopefully not forgetting us. I'm gonna be right there.
Oh boy, this is as intense as it gets. Of course, this is loser bracket round 1. I'm gonna show you the bracket here once again. 120 already waiting for his opponent, Infi and LawLiet. The winner will take on either yours or Yumiko.
They have not yet hosted it.
Okay.
Oh, very good. Thank you, Cody.
Thank you, Cody.
Do you know what the next map is gonna be?
We'll find out. So, it's definitely another human waiting for the winner of this best of 3. It's either gonna be yours or Yumiko, I just told them. And this is where LawLiet shines.
So far, definitely.
The Chinese audience seems to be in shock.
Yeah. And they're waving at us.
Waving back.
There are a few in front already. And we are expecting more to come as the day progresses.
This one? No.
Last field might be possible.
I don't know. I need to find.
It's
Let's
not
wait for some. Wait for name. We start with PLU
Okay.
and getting it. For that.
Yeah, of course it's a lot easier if it's hosted on LAN. But
if all of the game on NetEase are like that, I hope we play everything on NetEase.
yeah, definitely. I told you before, I'm wearing the tie of Rudin versus Hawk of the WCA Pro Qualifier game number 3. You all remember it, hopefully. This is the good luck tie. This is the good game tie. Ah, there it is. That's Equals again, right? Then we get back.
It's also not password protected, so I don't think it's the right one. No, yeah, there. We have a second page also.
Why are the mana bars not enabled, by the way?
Good question. I know. Probably you turned it off. Cody did.
Okay.
Alright, game number 2. We're waiting for it to be hosted. And it's only a matter of time. What's gonna be Infi's possibly last map of the tournament?
I think.
Who would have thought it?
I assume he videoed Serena's.
Oh, down.
This one?
Yeah. We're downloading a 10-player map right now. We clicked on the wrong one somehow. And we're guessing at passwords right now.
Yeah, but this is Equals again.
You know, try this one. Yeah, that one. Exactly. It's the right one though, I think.
Okay. Waiting for the password.
Try the name, like before. Second page. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna ask.
Yep, do so. So if this is the real game, it is Tarina Stand. And that is like a crazy map choice. This is a super crazy map choice. I can't believe Infi choosing this map. I cannot believe it. Remo's coming back. Got it?
Not capital letter.
Ah. Alright.
So, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is second match. TS?
I cannot believe Infi not vetoing Tarina's stand.
But TH won on Tarina's stand against LawLiet. And of course we know that TH and Infi are very good friends. So maybe he told him the secret of beating LawLiet on this map.
Possible. Absolutely possible. The game is starting once again. I hope. Is it?
Yeah, I think we should close that program when we are on NetEase.
Okay. So
We may have to restream it.
maybe it stops because we are not in there.
Show me NetEase. Yeah, you have to quit it and start it again. It's frozen.
Okay. What the password?
I got get my own account.
You got your own account?
Yep.
That's fine.
And there should be mana bars now. Oh, wait, there.
This one?
Terminus.
No, wait.
Yeah, that one.
Sure?
No.
No, it was VG Infi, right?
Yeah, but it may be different now. Check out the stream. Cody's telling them at the moment. Alright, I think everything is cleared up now. And the countdown is starting. And the game is, I thought again crashing, but I think it's working now. Let's see. Fingers crossed.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is a battle area.
Alright,
Let's
same
go.
colors, it's the same races.
LawLiet is at a 1-0 lead right now. The underdog here, I do have to say. Most people think that's my favorite here. But again, Infi this year not as dominant. Screen a bit, so give us a second. This is only the first few moments of the game, so of course you're not missing a beat.
Actually there.
And it's actually there, isn't that great? It's a 1-0. Alrighty. So, as we said just a minute ago, TH1 versus LawLiet here on Turnus. Turnus traditionally a very, very good Warden map, so at the first moment we were surprised that Infi would choose this map. But yesterday, TH found a way, and that way was instant expansion into a lot of aggression. Too much aggression for the Warden to be able to deal with.
But this is the original Warden map. We remember the good old times of soccer. The former Meteor Makers player who made the Warden play on Serena stand into perfection. Will we see the Warden again? Or is he double tricking him? No. He sticks to his guns and he's gonna creep the same creep spot that he did against Moon. He's gonna go for the expansion.
MK or Archmage? That's the question here. It's gonna be the Archmage.
Okay, this is what we usually know from the Jera Cups, from the Rust Brain Cups. Warden versus Archmage. Last time when he played against TH, TH creeped his natural expansion right away, found the Rune Bracers that kinda stopped the Warden from using Shadow Strike on him.
Exactly.
With another item drop, this is an entire different game.
And yeah, just like against TH, the Night Elf, LawLiet here, is not gonna go for the very quick level 3, but rather creep up his expansion to be able to counter-expand if that should be necessary.
Infi, of course, one of two former WCG champions, together with TH. But he has not also won that. He's a champion of the IESF 2007, World Esports Masters 2008, WCA 2014, and of course WEC 2014. Last year was his year. 2015, not so much.
And again, a lot of... Oh, Tower Rush. In fact, Tower Rush, or at least pressure. Is there Lumber Mill? No Lumber Mill. But yeah, we saw this from Reprisal actually, against LawLiet. This immediate aggression and he doesn't get the... Oh, he's getting these last hits. It's going to be so big. Fan of Knives trying to get it, and he gets the rune bracers again. But the Fan of Knives
It's on
gets
the
last hit.
Archmage! He saves him! Oh my god, what a disaster for LawLiet again! Infi knew about this because... Holy shit! That's such a bad luck.
He's gotten surrounded. Oh boy, Fan of Knives being used, but only level 1 Fan of Knives, level 1 Warden. He's not gonna let her die. He is gonna save her. But oh man, did this creeping ever backfire?
Never so hard. What a timing of Infi.
And this is not the first time we've seen this, as I said before, reprisal. Oh, Mass Detonate, is he gonna split the water elementals? Yes, he is. He gets rid of one, but there's still mana on the Archmage. No mana on the Archmage, but water elemental. Next Fan of Knives, no surround, but a little too close for comfort. And the Moonwells, man, they're basically all dry already. And here come the towers now.
Here come the towers. It's gonna be interesting if Infi is pulling up a lumber mill right now, but of course we want to observe this. Dust being bought to prevent shadow melt on the ward, and LawLiet reacts here. 2 entrance of wards coming up. This is like Turtle Rock close spawn, but of course the bases are further away from each other. Where is the lumber mill? Infi still not building one.
Only getting arcanes, but they are also very good against the Warden. And there's not a single unit for the Night Elf at the moment, only the Warden. And yeah, the Warden can be the MVP, she can win games solo, but not on level 1, absolutely not.
He needs more experience, but Fan of Knives, of course, as the first skill. No Shadow Strike, but it's of course better against the Rune Braces. But Infi sold the Rune Braces right away.
He knows that there's no Shadow Strike, so he doesn't really have to fear any magic damage. He wants to get all the resources possible to put up towers and probably a shop soon as well.
Second Engine of War about to be up. Then he can attack with maybe 2... third Engine of War, by the way. So he can produce.
He wants to get, I think, Glaive Throwers as well. But I imagine defense will be done soonish.
Gets the Archmage with the Detonate. Very important to burn the mana over and over and over again. But he has to be so careful with the Warden to not get the mana burned from the Arcane Towers.
He's kind of baiting the Fan of Knives, trying to bait him into the towers. And the peasants already all surrounding that one tower that is coming up. It might be a guard tower. Yep, it is. He really wants to keep that alive. Now the archers are hitting it, and the repairs coming late, very late, almost, well, definitely too late, and the tower goes down. And now we have 5 archers and no defense yet, as it seems, which is very surprising.
Very strange. LawLiet losing a lot of HP here. The Moonwells are getting back. It is nighttime. The mana is regenerating. The HP are regenerating. LawLiet losing, no, almost losing his archer, saving it to the Moonwell.
And yeah, this push is not looking that strong anymore. I wonder, is Infi teching behind this?
No, he's not. He's fully committing to this. Defense is coming.
So late. Defense so incredibly late. Of course, he pulled so many peasants, so the lumber income was definitely far down the drain. So defense only now finishing, but the towers, they're all already gone. And I think this is suddenly looking good again.
Once again, LawLiet, the comeback master so far. The early game on Echo Isles was a disaster as well, but Infi is retreating. We mentioned it before, he was not attacking behind this, but LawLiet invested so much into his 3 Engines of War, so his tech will be super late as well.
And of course, a lot of archers are okay in the early game, but against like 8 defense footmen, they're actually not good at all. So maybe Infi can put on some more pressure. Now he's trying to expand. There are peasants here making this very obvious. And getting up towers against like 7 archers is gonna be a tough task.
But Infi is supply stuck. Here comes the Warden again. A lot of stuff is damaged here. Where is Fan of Knives? He has it. Okay, there we go.
He's trying to bait one of the dust. There's only 2 charges. So if he baits one here and then baits one with the archers after that, they will be kind of invulnerable unless of course revealed from the Goblin Lab. And he's not coming here with the archers. Greatly surprising me, and surrounding her, invisible almost.
That was really close. There's no mana anymore for the Fan of Knives, so the Warden has to retreat, but there is the shop, there are clarity potions, she will be back, and LawLiet is not teching, he is playing Mass Huntress now.
And I think this is going to be tough to hold for Infi. There's already a considerable force for the Night Elf to attack, and that's going to be coming even more. We have archers now, and we will see Huntresses, and maybe later even Glaive Throwers. Warden getting close to level 3. The Fan of Knives level 2 will hurt really bad against all the footmen. Archmage now creep jacking, and the Warden needs to be very careful.
There is Blink though, and she escapes. There is another fireball.
Oh
Tag
my God.
Ashby! Is there another one? No, the archers scare him away. And the Moonwells are there to rescue the Warden. Now there's defense, we mentioned it before, but there's mana, and there is Fan of Knives level 2. He wants to get the max out of it. Not using it. Where is it?
He doesn't want to use the mana before level 3. Oh my god, the Warden almost getting surrounded. She has no TP, but I guess she has Blink, so she can get out. There's the Phantom Knives finally, not holding on to the mana any longer. But I think the Moonwells are all dry, and it just turned day, so how is she supposed to heal up? Well, Moonstone is supposed to be the answer.
Moonstone indeed, and one was still up. Infi, what's he doing? Buying a scroll of healing already, because there's gonna be a lot of area of effect damage coming once this Warden gets to level 3, and LawLiet has reached level 3 right now. This is gonna hurt.
How many towers are there at the expansion?
Only 2.
Only 2.
And not an arcane tower, and he has only 1 tower in the main base.
I think he's gonna be hitting the expo.
45.
A wisp going towards the main.
Yeah, maybe a staff, but Infi scouted it immediately.
I think he just wants to see the tower count, perhaps, and then decides where he wants to
there's no
attack.
staff.
Oh, and nice, he found the Wand of Illusion. That might tank quite a few tower shots.
45 food for LawLiet, only 38 for Infi. He invested a lot into this expansion. Will this be enough? We know there's level 3. Here's Blink, here is Fan of Knives, hitting so hard, but now he has to pick up the pieces. He has to do damage. There is the Scroll of Healing being used immediately. One more Fan of Knives is available.
But the flank is very strong. All the militia finding the archers. One has already fallen, but look for... Wow, the Scroll Protection doing everything. And the Fan of Knives as well. But now she's totally out of mana. I guess there's one clarity, but can't really use it right now. Might have head back, retreat, and get some more mana back up. And that's time. That's good for Infi.
Indeed, the world champion is struggling, but he's not out. The Archmage not level 3, but he can heal up. He can regenerate as well. He's buying time. The army of LawLiet is getting bigger, but of course it's nothing for the long run. Infi is not teching though.
I think Glaive Throwers might soon be coming to lay siege at long range. This doesn't look like...
Oh, he's stacking.
He's stacking right now, okay. Interesting choice. He's gonna creep up the Warden, maybe get her to a high level as quickly as possible, get to level 5 and only then counter-expand, and then try to buy time with the harassment of level 3 Fan of Knives. Maybe that's his plan, but letting the human have such an economy advantage for such a long time, is that perhaps too risky? Is he giving Infi too much space?
Infi invested, as I mentioned before, a lot into this defense. He has so many footmans. He has the expansion up. Maybe LawLiet wants to win this via attack advantage. Warden on a good way to level 4, but so is the Archmage. Big mana potion for the old guy on the horse.
We see a counter expansion from the Night Elf, that's the question. He has the money really soon if he wants to go for it. Oh, never mind, he bought something. And he is now gonna hit a level 4. And this is what we know LawLiet for. He gets the levels very quickly.
The blink is getting stronger, the positioning of the Warden is getting easier. And he has a heal scroll now. I think he will need it. So many footmen. And Muddy the Mud Golem mercenaries as well.
They are the Glaive Throwers, by the way. Interesting choice that he wants to pressure more with Glaive Throwers, but at the same time is teching and not expanding behind the pressure.
He does not want to commit entirely to this push. He's playing it safe, but against an expansion, it is hard. There will be riflemen coming, and the tech is there as well. Oh, there's strange movement.
If he pays very, very close attention, he might know that there's an invisible Archmage there, but no, doesn't notice it. And now the Archmage is trying to buy time, and to the side, the Huntress is probably gonna fall. Nice, he finds the Glaive Throwers. That is so good for him, and there's no Zeppelin for the Night Elf just yet. He's probably gonna buy one in a second, getting more experience from the Water Elementals, however, getting closer and closer to level 5.
Shadow Strike would be awesome in this situation, but of course he was forced into an early Fan of Knives skill build. Yeah, Zeppelin would definitely be a good choice for the Night Elf, but well defended by LawLiet as well. Both Glaive Throwers were exposed. Nice deny by Infi. Both Glaive Throwers were exposed, but he made it happen. He saved them. Ooh, the archers. They're slow from Muddy the Mud Golem, but it's only an archer.
8 footmen and a whole bunch of mercenaries keeping the army busy, whereas the Archmage on the other side is also drawing the attention of LawLiet.
Oh, Infi might steal the Zeppelin here.
Oh, he really wants it. Yeah, and that's gonna be a big deal. By the way, look at his bank, already really, really high up there.
1k gold. And the Shredder as well! This is a huge deal.
And now it's gonna be army versus army and hero versus hero. Very interesting for us, very hard for the players, but also for us as camera guys, not too easy to deal with.
Yeah, the Warden is coming in. We're gonna need some time. Infi is retreating here.
Muddy the Mud Golem has been killed, and now the archers and the glade throwers are dealing with the expansion, but at the same time the Shredder and a Zeppelin killed 2 Moonwells.
A really good usage of the Zapper. And now he's back protecting his expansion. Infi and his multitasking, this time on a top-notch level.
There's the Warden. What does he want to do with her? Seems like he wants to pressure. In the middle of the map there has been a second hero for Infi. There's the Panda.
Good choice against all those low HP units here. And the Water Elementals, of course, super strong. There's no Dispo-Wisp coming in. Will it be enough though? Nah, he doesn't detonate. Yeah, now he is.
There's a lot of experience, a lot more experience for the Warden, but now the Panda coming from the south. The Fan of Knives, the blink in, so much damage. Holy Christ, but there's a Scroll of Healing. There we see it going off right away. But the Huntress is still pretty strong. The Warden standing in there. She has a lot more mana, but she's taking so much damage. He doesn't let her fall though.
Oh, triple kill! Quattro kill! And all the footmen are dead! Level 5 on the Warden, level 3 blink or level 3 Fan of Knives. We're about to see.
Not sure just yet.
Looks like Fan of Knives.
Yeah, looks like level 3 Fan of Knives. That's a lot of damage, my friend.
Infi struggling. Infi with the back against the wall. About to be eliminated if this Warden is getting stronger and stronger. The Panda, of course, will be strong later, but level 1 is not enough.
Archmage retreating, but now maybe it's the human overcommitting with the Fan of Knives. In a second here it's gonna be, holy smoke, so much damage, but now the Warden is out of mana and also damn low in HP. Oh, the Zeppelin micro coming from Infi, saving so much stuff up there, but now it's being focused by the archers.
Holy shit!
Everything's so hurt, but the units of LawLiet are dropping like flies, but the Fan of Knives and the Archmage level 2 on the side for the Panda, but the Warden already level 5.5.
The engines of lore are coming for LawLiet. 5.5. The Fan of Knives did not kill too much because the Zeppelin micro of Infi was just so strong. In the meantime, the expansion running and running and running and running. Tier 3 tech by Infi. Is this gonna be tanks? No, he's building two Arcane Sanctums, immediately going for the Invis upgrade.
The Archer can cancel quite a bit of healing here, which would be a cool move. Clarity on the Warden. And he tried to go for it. What's the Warden gonna harass? The main base, the expansion, trying to find the army. A lot of questions, a lot of hard questions to ask, but if someone knows how to make use of the Warden, it is of course LawLiet. Only 30 supply though. The Warden really has to carry this solo.
Once she gets level 6, this is gonna become a lot easier. The Dryads are coming, the Dispel is coming, so the Archmage is not that important anymore. But yeah, tier 3 tech.
Yeah, sees the tech, knows he has some time, but also knows that he has to get to tier 3 at some point himself, because the Warden solo can't really deal with tier 3 stuff, like Knights and Griffins. She can't really deal with that stuff.
Yeah,
and also, of course,
true.
tanks.
That's true.
With the casters, it's a different story. Blinking in again with the Fan of Knives. Heal scroll, however. And don't forget the Zeppelin. Is there Abolish Magic yet? It looks like he doesn't have the upgrade so far. And the Water Elementals are fairly strong. And there we see it. The upgrade is finishing soon. He has 2 more Fans of Knives. Again, blinking in, killing a Shadow Priest. But the rest of the stuff is being saved. The Warden is still a bit away from her precious level 6.
LawLiet keeps on losing units. The Panda is leveling. The Archmage still level 3 though. Can he get the Zeppelin somehow? Nah, doesn't look like it.
Infi, top-notch control as you said before. Oh, the Zeppelin has been killed. Everything's Blink, Shadow Strike, Fan of Knives, I mean. Oh, but everything's saved.
Everything's saved.
Oh, man.
Downfall just in time, but everything is dizzy for a long time. And is this another chance for LawLiet?
There's no potion.
There's a mana potion. There's no Zeppelin anymore to save the units. He has to heal up quickly, but here she comes, looking for a kill.
I think he's gonna TP out when he sees the Warden. He has another TP. Is he gonna go towards the main? No, he stays in there. There's a staff, by the way, tier 3, of course. Warden staying in, mana potion. He's getting so much experience, and look at the experience bar. She's getting low though.
But look at the HP. Yeah, she has to get away. She can't get in there again. Only 100 HP left. There is tier 3 for the human now. Paladin will be there soonish, I guess.
There's double workshop. It's gonna be tanks.
It's gonna be tanks, but the animal war train as well. Will we see griffins in addition? Or just knights? Paladin is coming.
And if he gets a peasant here, that's level 6 actually for the warden. He didn't get it though, I think it was saved. Warden staffing in right now. He's not expecting this, I don't think. Oh, the Archmage has a TP and an invul. Will survive. Warden, again, trying to do her best.
Out of mana now. She has the potion though. And still, LawLiet is expanding here. Not at the usual position where, not at the natural, but in the lower left position here. Oh, Archmage!
There was a double click, he can see it. Maybe he can get the kill. He has the mana potion, he has the mana. Blink! There's the Holy Light, the Paladin just pop out of there.
But she has level 6 now. The Avatar of Vengeance is available for the Korean Night Elf.
But tanks are soon to come, and I don't know how he's supposed to deal with this.
Here they are. This is why Infi is hated all across the world. Towers and tanks is what's made him so successful, but never popular.
He needs a panda, I think. There's no MK that could really threaten the panda. And level 1 breath is not that great, but it's still decent damage against the tanks. And here we go, the next expansion for Infi. Expos, towers and tanks, yeah, that's what made him very, very famous across the world.
Okay, what's going on? Okay, of course we can't see, we don't know what item this is, it's the True Shot Aura.
Could be good depending on what he goes for. Oh, and there's a panda second. Yeah, that's a must.
Is he going for Engines of Wind? I would love to see Duels of the Talon. He's taking to tier 3. He has no bears to fight this so far.
I think there's one tank driving towards the main right now. Yep. It's only one though, not that threatening. One attack upgrade so far, but they're gonna be coming in twos from this point forward. And the panda needs to get level 3 and some mobility. Quickly. Maybe the level 6 Warden Harass now can do something. He knows there is no MK, so he can always staff out.
That's true, there is a step. There is once again this mana potion, Holy Light. Blink out.
Maybe actually he didn't get the avatar.
Maybe he has Blink level 3.
Yeah. The cooldown of Blink level 3 is 1 second, making it very, very strong. 1 second cooldown, 10 mana, making her incredibly mobile. More mobile than any other hero in the game, but no. It is the Avatar of Vengeance.
Okay, he has to fight this. He has to prevent Infi from expanding a second time. The tanks will arrive. He knows about the expansion, and here we go.
When Warding is in here, blinking in, and the Fan of Knives. The panda, not so strong at the moment for the Night Elf player. The human panda, quite a bit stronger, but they are Dryad. They don't care too much about AoE, but the tanks, they are the real problem. The Warden is actually low HP, and Infi very well keeping his opponent busy while the tanks take care of the expansion. But now Warden coming in again, in so much trouble, and the panda, is he gonna fall? One more hit does the job with a critical strike actually. And the panda is being very, very strong for Infi. Invul saving him as well.
Yeah, level 3 panda doing the job for the Chinese, but the Korean, he will not give up this game. Still a lot of Dryads left. Can he get the counter kill on the panda and Brewmaster? The tanks have arrived after the Tree of Life. He tries his best to repair this. Staff being used, when Fan of Knives being used, so a lot of units may die here for Infi, but the most important thing is Tree of Life is down, and the Tree of Life for the expansion for Infi will be getting up.
Absolutely. Warden, can she do this? Can she get to level 7, 8, 9, maybe 10? Can she carry this solo? It's gonna be very, very tough. He's up at 50 supply, the Night Elf is, but no more gold mines. The main, no more gold mine for him. The main is dry. I guess he can reposition his Tree of Eternity. But it's still gonna be 2 mines versus 1. But never mind. Actually, there are Dryads here to stop this.
This gold mine is actually never mind. But yeah, the tanks, still a problem, but LawLiet is doing the best he can. He has a staff, that is very important. He needs another staff on the Panda and Brewmaster. Avatar is about to die here. Oh, he's not going to this left-south here, but he is taking his natural expansion.
Exactly. But 5 tanks, that's a lot to have to deal with. But he has delayed the second expansion attempt very well for a very long time.
Yeah.
Trying to surround now with Dryads, but the tanks are not being surrounded so far. Where's the Panda? He really needs that breath. Oh, nicely blocking the path with the Dryads. Again, LawLiet's Dryad control, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. One thing that makes him so strong, splitting the Dryads away from the rest of the army. We saw that on map 1 and yesterday as well. Yesterday it didn't really work, but it is always fascinating how he does it.
Now, LawLiet's next point on the agenda should be get the Panda to level 3. But can he really afford to? Because the human is going to come into pressure again. Knights with high HP, thanks to animal war training, are not that vulnerable to the fan of knives. Is the Warden going to be enough? We even see glaive throwers right now, of course, to deal with the tanks. But against Knights, they're absolutely horrible.
He might need a Zeppelin again to do some fancy tricks here. Or he's just going for the hero kills, I'm not too sure. Panda is back, still level 2.5.
Drunken Haze, no mana for Breath of Fire, but the miss percentage actually not bad. The Dryad's being very strong at the moment. The tree, by the way, is being attacked by the tanks, and here comes the Warden, the MVP of this game. But the Knights are still pretty damn healthy. And the Panda is going for the main, in fact, where the Knights are hunting the glaive throwers. The Tree of Eternity has to uproot. Finally level 3 for LawLiet. That's a big deal. Here we see the AoE on the tanks, but the Dryads are slowly all dying. And after that, it's Water Elemental time. He's saving all the Water Elementals for now because he doesn't want to give away free experience. But Infi, he may be driven back here, but the tree is taking so much damage.
There's no repair anymore, only one tank left, but the Knights are doing tremendous damage as well. Panda versus Panda, he wants to fight this Tree of Eternity going down, and the Panda is being staffed out. Level 3 for the Paladin. If he can get all the Knights, there might be a little chance for LawLiet to come back into this. Only Light saving the Knight. Oh shit, okay, there he gets. Level 7. This is level 3 Blink now. And can he get the Paladin? How long is Divine Shield gonna last?
He may have skilled Shadow Strike just to get this kill here. Divine Shield is over right now. He doesn't need Shadow Strike. He gets it easily with the Fan of Knives.
He is expanding maybe for the 3rd time. LawLiet, no income anymore. 6 gold remaining. He relies on his heroes. The Warden knows about this. The Shredder is coming. Can he get... It's GG! He knows about it. No gold income anymore. We will have a grudge match.
Everything comes down to the last map now.
What a great push by Infi though.
The tension is rising. Yeah, he committed so much to the Tree of Eternity.
Yeah.
He took so much damage in return.
Yeah.
But getting the kill on that, there's no recovery after that.
What a series! Definitely the best series we've seen so far. And now, we had Echo Owls, we had Trina Stand. Those were the 2 Warden matches. Will he be forced into a Demon Hunter? Will it be as strong as his Warden play?
I hope he's gonna go for Warden again. Of course, she's a lot more fun. Could you open the door, by the way? It's so warm.
Asian Isis. I mean, the next matchup will be the Asian Isis.
No, it's still LawLiet versus Infi. It is 1-1 now.
I'm gonna take a piss, I'm sorry.
Yep. Go ahead. I'm gonna keep an eye out here on our next match. Secret Valley, maybe?
This time is Kisa.
I think I'm in. I'm not 100% sure that I'm in the right game, but I entered the password, which should be correct. Tension's rising. The second of our games today. Earlier today we saw Rich versus 120. It also went the entire distance. 3 maps where 120 managed to win. And while we have a bit of a break here until the next game, the last game between these 2 amazing players starts, I'm going to show you the bracket. And there we go. We are currently in the lower bracket. We are right now seeing this game, Infi versus LawLiet, and yeah, as I just said a second ago, 121 versus War Chief Rich. And in the winner bracket, it's looking like this. Yours, the huge surprise of the tournament. He took out Focus and HLA. and after that Warchief Rich, and now he's in the semi-finals of the upper bracket. But his next opponent, that is gonna be his largest test yet. It's gonna be Yumiko, the king of Human Mirror. Yours thinks he can do it, but is it actually gonna happen? That's a different question entirely. It seems like we are almost ready to start. The players are eager to get back into it. And yeah. By the way, the winner of Fly and the loser of Fly and TH will face the winner of this, Infi or LawLiet. It all comes down to Secret Valley. It is our last map, and we're only seconds away. Oh, 1 second. I got the wrong thingamajiggy here. Alright. I think you guys should see it now, and everything should be fine. Yeah, but it's... we have a 1-1 now, of course. It is tied. It is even. And it all comes down to this. Only one map remaining. One map to decide who gets to go on and who gets to go home.
And the chosen one is back as well. Nice production, Remo. Oh boy. Infi versus LawLiet. It's the series that I imagined to be. 1-1. The winner will take on either Yumiko or yours. It's gonna be a Human Mirror or another Night Elf versus Human, where LawLiet could shine again. The final Korean in this tournament. Will Infi kick him out?
And this is Secret Valley. This is one of the worst Warden maps you can possibly imagine. Getting level 3 here is so extremely hard. And running, and of course also not just that it's bad for Warden, but it's so good for the Demon Hunter. You can so easily creep the ogres in the middle, and also at your natural it's not too hard. And is he gonna stick to his Warden? No. He's gonna go what is more expected on this map. He's gonna go for the Demon.
Makes a lot more sense, though. On the other side we have, of course, the Archmage. Secret Valley, not the best map to expand.
Yeah, especially Goblin Lab is not available, Mercenary Camp is not available. That's something that the humans like to take advantage of, but also the camp is pretty hard to take, man. You're natural.
Yeah.
So if you get harassed, very, very painful.
So would you say it's map-wise a little advantage for LawLiet?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that it's an advantage for either of them.
So I know that Moon said, dude, your Warden is awesome, but you need to get up your Demon Hunter play. And so they practice a lot together and analyzed replays and stuff.
Okay.
So he has stepped up his game. It's not as impressive as his Warden play, though.
And that's of course a great teacher to have. Moon, legendary player who was also attending this tournament but unfortunately dropped out. And the Claws of Attack is a good start to get his Demon Hunter rolling. Oh, detonate actually, killing a Water Elemental, I think.
Yep, and getting the experience, of course, and slowing down the creep. Archmage close to level 2, getting the Claw +6 as well. Infi has vision here, so he knows exactly where the Demon Hunter is going, and he is going to harass.
1 foot in the main, harassing the Wisp. This is all standard stuff. The interesting thing is he gonna expand or not? And Infi, I feel like, does he ever play Rifle
I
Master?
was just about to say, I cannot imagine a single map where Infi has not played an expansion in my memory.
And he's also putting a farm where usually the counter expansion is gonna come up. So that points towards Infi trying to go for the Expo, but the Demon Hunter is already in position, trying to deal as much damage to this as he possibly can.
I would love to know if he has Immolation. He played it before, and there it is! How much damage can he do here before he...
What's he doing? He's attacking with the peasants. They are on A move.
Holy
They are
shit,
on
what a
attack
move! What a bad move by Infi! He lost the first peasant, the rest of them are low. He has Immolation still on. Oh boy.
He's taking so much damage from this, and he only killed the little creep of this camp. Was it the right move? I don't know. The Archmage took a lot of damage, and he actually found the Cloak of Flame and the Cloak of Shadows. Are you kidding me? He gets the next Water Elemental as well. Demon Hunter already level 2.5. Basically, he's gonna get another peasant if he pays attention. Not quite, but look at them. They're so low.
For the Demon, for the Archmage once again. He has mana burn, of course. 1 kill, and the second kill. The expansion plans got cancelled. This is Tarina's stand. completely turned the first time. Infi's early games were so good, not anymore.
This Cloak of Shadows is so lucky by Infi, by the way. He can hide if it's necessary. He tries to get the mana burn last hit, but it's too high HP and he has to retreat now.
It's so risky. Infi gets it, and he gets the boots as well.
And a level 3.
But
Huntresses are coming.
Yeah, Huntresses are coming. The tech is as well. And of course, on Secret Valley, we have Heal Fountain, so the Demon Hunter will be back soon.
But the tech is really late for LawLiet. I feel like he has to damage this expansion even more. He has healed up to about half HP, close to it, waking up the creeps right now. And the Archmage is taking damage, but again, the Cloak of Shadows, man.
This is usually an item you never really use, you just sell it anyway. But this time it might save him the game.
The Archmage has been able to get up mana. There's one Water Elemental, there will be one more soon. The Immolation is ready, but that's a lot of damage output.
Yeah,
and there's a second Water Elemental, that's so key.
He wants to get away from the Footmen, rather go towards the Peasants, but that was not possible due to great positioning by the World Champion. Whew, dear. It's 1/3 for the tech.
And the base is open. The main base is open. This is a little bit annoying. It may draw Infi out of position. 2 Huntresses are here to harass. And he's closing off the base with the Shadow Melt. Not only the Archmage can do it, but of course all female Night Elf units.
Demon Hunter is looking for the kill, but Infi has to protect this expansion. This is key to victory. This is key for staying alive.
But he knows now that the Archmage and the Footmen are here. But nicely, Infi splitting his Footmen. But 2 Footmen are actually kind of easily dealt with by a few Huntresses. But again, if he micros them correctly, gets them back to the Fountain of Health, they can all be safe pretty much.
Should he go maybe towards the main base? Not trying to do damage here at the expo?
I don't know. The Peasants are still fairly vulnerable. There's no guard towers here. But there's of course Water Elementals there. But again, Immolation coming in. He's going to take so much damage. The expansion is gonna oh, there's Ancient Protector somewhere in the corner!
Oh! LawLiet, you genius! And in the meantime, the Huntress attack the main base. But yeah, the Ancient Protector will be dealt by the Footman here and the Water Elemental. But a clever move.
But now again, the human is at the top of this map, or this expansion rather, and the main is exposed. The Footman is holding the ground, but now he has to retreat. Is he going to commit in here? Is it going to be an overcommitment maybe? Maybe. He doesn't really want to commit. All the militia and Water Elementals possibly is afraid of that.
But Infi lost a lot of peasants that threw him back by a large margin. Tier 2 is finished. He's going for Nature's Blessing. He's going for Entrance of Law right away. Demon Hunter will be level 3 in a second. The Hunters, now they are going in to...
Staff.
Yeah, and the Staff. Awesome! Awesome move by LawLiet. Where is Immolation? Immediately turning it on. And of course the Hunters, they have Glaive Attack. They do Area of Effect as well.
Oh man, so much AoE. The Peasants are hurting, they're bleeding, they're dying. Level 3 right
now. It's a massacre in the economy line of Infi. They are all down, and there is a town portal to easily get away with this.
And only 1 Huntress has died so far, and he has a TP to save as many as he can. He uses it right now. Is he gonna lose that 1 Huntress? The Water Elemental shot, is it gonna be enough? No! A split second before the fireball hits. But now it's daytime, and he lost so much mana. Healing up again is going to be tough. It's possible because of the fountains, but if Infi is there, he can wake up the creeps.
Yep, and the expansion is up and running. Good for Infi that he has that he still has income, but he pulls all the lumber peasants away and sending them to the gold. He will have lumber problems in no time.
And he may want to go into the main and then attack, harass again. By the way, nicely getting an Huntress here. Attack the peasants again and then staff out with the staff teleportation. And get time for his expo, but there's no counter expansion just yet, I think.
Nope, nothing, but the Engine of War is moving towards that position. There's no Wisp nearby, though. And still only level 3.5 Archmage. We have the Panda and Brewmaster. This time, LawLiet has plenty of time to creep him up.
Alright, and Infi doesn't want to let him into the main anymore. Just barely in the nick of time getting up that farm.
Okay, so he's getting ready for the for his expansion. Wisp coming.
Oh, it was already created. We didn't even see that. But yeah, it is ready, but it's very late. Is it too late? He delayed Infi by extremely much. He's still not teching, I don't think. He's only gonna start taking soon. Getting the booster speed, actually pretty nice for both of his heroes, and that way he doesn't have to invest into them from the middle of the map from the shops. And probably with his map control that he kind of has right now, he can get those shops and level 2 Panda in just a second. Oh, so many footmen!
Yeah.
Holy Christ!
Of course, he has no lumber to spend, so he spends the gold on the footman. There's not that much area of effect damage. Of course, there is the Breath of Fire, but only level 1. Mana burn immediately going towards the Archmage. Maybe a surround on the Demon Hunter, but there is immolation.
Is it level 2 immolation?
No.
Level 1. So he got the 1/1/1 build because that was a level 1 mana burn. Interesting choice. Level 2 right now for the Panda. He has the combo available, and all the footmen are clumped up. Look for it. Never mind, he's not using it. Losing a Huntress here, but that's an early game unit, not that strong anymore, and he already has Abolish, and that makes the Archmage not so strong anymore.
This seemed to be a safe expansion for LawLiet. It's up and it will be running in a second. Once again, 2 gold mines versus 2 gold mines. Infi is back into this game. Second lumber mill for him. He is mining here, he is mining here, and he finally started his tech.
His tech is late, but he has a lot of bank already, 1.5k, so he can start producing very, very quickly once he gets those tier 2 buildings. By that time, will LawLiet's infrastructure be in place? That's the question. Panda staffing back, expecting a lot of footman pressure, but he's retreating with them as well. And the Archmage is going to try to cancel the Entangled Gold Mine.
Let's see, I think he's way too late for that. Yup, it's done already.
The Dryad movement again, man, always so on point. And this is a rare creep spot that we can see from the Ancient of War. He's going to the middle of the map through the trees right there. That's not something I'm used to seeing.
That is really rare, you're right. But of course the Archmage still distracting the Night Elf, but he does not know that the creep is about to start here.
And the Panda might hit level 3 from this. Not quite, but getting very, very close. But Infi doesn't want to give away both of these creep camps to his opponent, of course. What's he gonna find? Can be big, can be okay-ish. It's Greater Invul, that's absolutely big.
And the Demon Hunter just a split second too late. Will LawLiet realize this? Yeah, he's not committing into that. What does LawLiet find here? It is Greater Mana.
Greater Mana. Thank you, Cody, on the side. Translating it, and it's of course very, very nice for the Panda, as we all know. Fighting 2 footmen here is the Demon Hunter. It's a nice pick-off, you know, a little bit of experience, but of course footmen at this point not that strong anymore. And even though Infi, being at 50 supply for a long time, I mean, it's only footmen, but 3,000 gold now.
Oh boy. Yeah, LawLiet has to do this quickly. Maybe he can force now the Invul Potion. Ah, bad block. But Infi's movement was good as well. But the Archmage is away from everything.
Is he taking to tier 3, Infi?
No, not yet.
There we see Mountain King second, Arcane Sanctums. So it's gonna be the tier 2 push. But he can't even spend all of his gold. Maybe he should get double Workshop and double Arcane Sanctum and Rifleman. Just build everything as quickly as you can. And LawLiet is putting on the pressure. I like this choice, trying to cancel the production facility. It's really, really nice.
Really good. He's a bit lucky that he's
level 3 for the
and
Panda.
finally it is. Boom! Everything is hurt. Can he save the mana? Yes, he can. He will be around in no time for a second Breath of Fire.
Moving the peasants back nicely. But another one, bam! Quad kill!
Oh! Big move once again. That's 300 gold.
And you know, the thing is, he has level 3 heroes. And higher level heroes would be nice. Oh, Archmage, hold that thought. Invul already forced. He has to cancel his production facility because he was blocked. Nice awareness by LawLiet, and he's going in even deeper. He has no more mana for breath, but he can still try to pick off a few things here and there. The footman on hold position, just easily dying. Can he possibly get the Archmage? It's a Greater Invul. Mana potion already used. I know, did it even clip him? There's the healing scroll, and he's gonna get out of there. Oh, the Panda is gonna be surrounded. That would be horrible. The MK is coming in. He's trying to go for it. Oh my god. LawLiet overextending heavily. He's surrounded. Huge mistake.
There's a heal scroll. He tries to fight out of there. No, nothing can save this boy anymore. Demon Hunter was far away, so he couldn't staff him. The first big mistake in this game by LawLiet.
Didn't expect the MK, wasn't thinking about it, but he rebuys the Panda, so expensive. But of course he has the Expo. What's the supply and bank looking like for Infi? That's the question. When's the push gonna come? He doesn't have lumber. That's his big problem.
He spent 2,000 gold on something, but he doesn't have lumber. Double Arcane Sanctum, double Workshop as it seems, and Rifleman as well. But he seems to be forgetting. Okay, now. Nope.
He's trying to open up the base. They can't leave at the moment.
The expansion of LawLiet so far completely uncontested. Both players are going for the red spot. The items here may be game changing.
And yeah, this is not gonna be a dangerous push because LawLiet's already breaking and the human isn't even ahead in supply and not ahead in levels. And of course we have superior attack for the Night Elf as always. And he finds... Oh, the cut gas pipe! Woo! That's a nice one. But also on the other side, the Ancient Django of Endurance, both players being graced by good items.
That's true. More movement speed, more attack speed for the human. Mana regeneration for the Night Elf, which is of course awesome for the Panda, for the Bears, and for the Dryads. There's an Engine of War to protect the expansion. Infi is harassing and scouting everywhere.
And LawLiet is up in supply. LawLiet can feel pretty safe. By heal scrolls, by TP, by invul. Just don't lose this in a silly fashion, and then he should be in a decent position for this game. And Infi, with the Ivories, most likely gonna try to expand with them again. I don't think this is for a push.
No. I think he will be going towards the red spot. How much is in there? 3,600, 3,800. Finally, he's able to get his rifleman out. That cost him some time. For the second time in this series, it is super tight. The loser will go home. The winner will remain alive and meet either Yumiko or yours in the loser bracket semi-final.
Now, LawLiet saw Infi moving towards the middle of the map. He's positioning defensively, expecting an attack. And already high upkeep for Infi, so he is in fact gonna attack. He's not gonna expand.
This is interesting. What's the item looking like? There's a heal scroll and a protection scroll.
Only one though.
Yep, no invul potion, no heal potion, nothing. So,
Upgrades for the Bears. 1-0. I know the Breakers have some as well. But there's not that many of them anyways. 1-1 upgrades.
84 food for Infi, 78 for LawLiet. Stormbolt catches the Demon Hunter right away, but the first Breath of Fire, we're waiting for it.
And the bolt level 1 is just so laughable. Lots of detonates, and here comes the Scroll of Protection, but he has more wisps to detonate. Probably has more than enough lumber, and here we go. Breath of Fire coming in, so much splash damage, and the wisp draining all of the mana, and the Bears easily ripping apart Infi.
Infi has no chance. He is on the verge of being eliminated. LawLiet 76 food. On the other side, we have still 78, but he invested a lot into this push, but LawLiet just caught him off guard there. The Panda, already level 4, so strong, so helpful.
So amazed.
So amazed. What can Infi do against this?
And then last big creep camp of this map goes towards the Night Elf. And this is a, I say Sobi Mask? No. Oh, the Flute, also pretty nice for the Dryads. I mean, the Bears deal the most damage here, but he's getting huge armies, so Aura is always nice.
It's true. What's Infi going to do now? Is he going towards the main base, or is he expecting another expansion? I don't think he should, because he can easily move the Tree of Eternity later.
By the way, before this fight, the Archmage had this exact same experience. In that fight, he didn't kill a single thing. Right now he killed a Wisp, so I think now he's level 5.
See? Yeah. That's it.
Infi, man, he's in so much trouble. How can he win this game? When we look at the heroes on the Night Elf side, they are pretty vulnerable. Only one invul, no healing, no TP, no double staff, I don't think. Actually, there is double staff, but still. But I mean, he has a level 1 bolt. The hero focus is extremely hard for him at the moment. Is he gonna get a TP to be safe?
He has one.
Yeah, he has
Panda.
one now.
And another invul potion on the Demon Hunter. He is super safe. 2 invul potions, Town Portal, Heal Scroll. He has everything that he could wish for, except maybe a mana potion on the Panda, but whatever. He has double staff though, so he can staff them back.
Here come the police with the militia reinforcements. Is Infi gonna be able to take it?
Is this the last fight of the world champion?
Demon Hunter getting stormbolted immediately, but again, it's level 1 only. But LawLiet, even though he's strong right now, it seems like he doesn't want to fight the militia. Going backwards. Staff hasn't been used yet. 80 supply still, of course, on both sides. Now, the Fairy Dragons have been deployed in Mana Flare form. And the peasants, they are taking the heat of all of this engagement. Killing a few Murlocs on their way in.
There's no Blizzard for Infi, still the Water Elementals, and LawLiet has a lot of Dryads. He will dispel them all.
MK in front has some ivories, but it's all water here. He can't place them. And the Bears, man, there's just no answer. No answer at all. They're ripping their way through this. And yeah, the water elemental's just being dispelled. He can't do anything with his Archmage. He's just a mana fountain at the moment. There we go, water elementals again. But look for the dispel. Boom. Easily gone.
Invis cast on the Mountain King, but now the Siege Bears are in full effect. Are they going for the buildings? No, the army is kind of split. Is this Infi's time to recover? Breath of Fire does not hit that much, but it's level 5 now. There's still 3 Breath of Fire left.
Look for the next one. He's trying to position himself perfectly. Panda coming in again. And where do we see it? Not using it now, but the heal scroll has been used. But now, Breath of Fire. No Drunken Haze, but still a lot of damage. And also the damage, the splash damage from the Fairy Dragons. Look at all the casters falling apart. The MK fighting the Bears. Now, call to arms. All the militia are here. And now, finally, LawLiet is taking damage, but he's also getting so much in return. And trading. Trading is what he wants. He wants experience, but finally he TPs out. But yeah, his double level 5 is
Demon Hunter!
The Holy Christ!
15 HP, saving the first hero of LawLiet. That could have gone an entire different way.
But he killed so much, man. He's level 5 and 2/3 with his DH, and level 5 and like 60%.
Immediately back on 80 food on the other side. We finally have a level 3 Mountain King, but only 64 food. Seems like the Chinese in front of us can't really believe what's happening here. I talked to Fanta before this. He said, "Ha, LawLiet, he will never gonna beat Enfi."
How wrong he was, how wrong he was. Already today, one foreigner, War Chief Rich, was very close to eliminating a Chinese hometown favorite. He didn't manage, but this time for the Korean, for LawLiet, for the master of the Warden, he's doing it, and not even with his favorite hero, but with standard, solid play, and he's in a commanding lead. The main gold mines will soon have run dry. Then he walks his main tree over, and then he has 2 mines against 1.
The big advantage for every Night Elf player. The longer the game goes, if you need expansion, boom, just walk your tree over there, and he might catch the reinforcements off guard here. Is it a damage enough from the third ranks? No, it's not. But it's getting closer. Here's 73 food versus 80. What's there? Oh, there's no items. No items for Infi. No heal scroll, no invul, no heal potion, no nothing. On the other side, we have 2 invul pots again. He can dodge bolts. We have seen that before. And there is a heal scroll. And the Bears are just so mighty. There's no blizzard, mind you.
And having no heal scrolls, man, against level 3 Breath of Fire? Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, so bad. And by the way, he's building a Tree of Life here, so he might walk his Tree of Eternity down to the south, which would mean 3 running gold mines. How can Infi hope to come back in this? He needs to find some miracle here. Maybe a hero kill. I think that has to be the way.
Is Infi gonna be the TH of 2014, where he disappointed so much at WEC and WCA? He's trying to go for the hero kill. First bolt, he's getting a lot of damage, but definitely not enough. There is a heal scroll, there are staffs, so it's gonna be very, very... very difficult.
By the way, the Demon Hunter can be staffed home, heal up, and teleportation staff back in again. Which is a lot of wasted damage output from the human army. An army in this matchup that is already struggling with damage output. A lot of breakers, by the way, with 2/2 upgrades. The Bears on the other side have also 2/2, so even in that regard.
It's really, really hard. There are wisps again, 5 at a time, to dispel whatever they can dispel, to burn the mana, obviously. Is this now the final fight of the world champion? Chimeras!
Even Chimeras coming in the late game. They are so strong, there's barely any counter, only 1 flying machine. The MK in the front taking so much damage. Level 6, look for Chuck Norris, look for the ultimate. Here we go. Metamorphosis, and he has to run level 6 also for the Panda. Do we see his ultimate as well? Not just yet.
Not just yet. He lost 10 supply here, but immediately getting back at 80. He was on 1,000 gold bank. What can Infi do now? 66 food. The gold mine is gone. Everything Infi has is standing right here at the expansion. 200 gold left, and there is nothing else for him. What can he do against the ultimate of the Demon Hunter, the ultimate of the Panda, the two strongest ultimate in the entire game? Chimera with Rejuvenation, and here we go again. The final nail in the coffin. Earth, Storm, Fire, everything he can get. He's town portaling again to reset the fight, but he's losing unit after unit after unit. It's just a genocide.
He's hiding back here behind his towers. Is this perfect position gonna be enough? Or can LawLiet just a-click move over it?
Well, LawLiet is playing this smart, not overcommitting, playing this super careful. And if he has to wait 3 minutes for the cooldowns to reset, then he will do it. The time is ticking for him. Expansion here, expansion here. If he wants to, he can move his tree up here and do the third expansion. Infi has no more chance in this game.
Never say never, I guess, but it's looking very dire. MK up in front, getting mana burned. Last bolt, only bolt, a single bolt, and that's GG! That's it! Infi's out, the world champion from last year drops out right here in the early stages. And LawLiet, man, your boy LawLiet.
I told you!
He keeps his dream
I
alive.
told you! He has the potential to do great here. His next opponent is definitely gonna be a human, so we can see his Warden magic again. Yours is way familiar with this. Yumiko has been so strong in the final matches, so maybe it's not as easy. Infi was the weakest of the 3 humans in this tournament. He put up a great fight, especially on map 2 and 3. It was not enough in the end. Infi eliminated. We will crown a new world champion right here in Incheon tomorrow.